Covington is using LeBron James's name to get us in the media to react.
This is ESPN's Max Kellerman.
I'm sick of these woke athletes and these spineless cowards like LeBron James.
And the UFC's admitted grifter, Colby Covington.
When he talks about, like, Black Lives Matter, 93% of the protests are peaceful.
Here, Kellerman is fact-checking.
The Black Lives Matter is a complete sham.
So you're saying that Tyron Woodley supports criminal behavior and encourages it?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he's a communist. You know, he's a Marxist. You know, he stands for criminals. You know, he hates America.
A guy who used Trump and anti-minority rhetoric to make money.
And by the way, the 7% that are not, they have a very broad definition of what's not quote-unquote peaceful. For example, if you block traffic. And even then, a big percentage of that, that wasn't peaceful, is actually outside agitators, extremist right-wing agitators, posing as protesters in order to make the protests look bad.
Max Kellerman got right-wing media riled up because he spoke truths of not what he found, but what the U.S.'s intelligence found. 2 days before Trump labeled Antifa something he would not do to even the Klan, the president's own DHS analysts issued an open source intelligence report detailing how a white supremacist channel on Telegram, an encrypted messaging service, was encouraging followers to capitalize on the unrest by targeting the police with Molotov cocktails and firearms. DHS reported the group, who wrote on Telegram, "Looting and shoplifting are both cool and whites should be doing it way more. When the laws no longer benefit you, break them for personal gain. If you don't like someone, hurt them."
Dubbed the Umbrella Man on social media, he was captured in this viral video breaking windows at this AutoZone, dressed in black, holding an umbrella.
Remember this guy?
In a court filing this week, police identifying him as a white supremacist.
Dubbed Umbrella Man, he's someone who wanted to sow discord and racial unrest by breaking out the windows and writing what he did on the double red doors. Or how about this? In Oakland, California, or even this.
Matter. I just want you to know, don't spray stuff on here when they gonna blame black people for this and black people didn't do it. Stuff like this ain't right.
In Los Angeles, California, Nazi-loving news site The Daily Caller, founded by...
If you were to assemble a list, a hierarchy of concerns, of problems this country faces, where would white supremacy be on the list? It's actually not a real problem in America. White supremacy, that's the problem. This is a hoax.
A guy neo-Nazis love watching on TV saw one of their best writers try to discredit Max Kellerman. This is the same idiot who wrote some of the dumbest tweets ever known to man. Displeased he can't watch college basketball, so he has the gall to compare it to D-Day and landing on the moon. In fact, the Department of Homeland Security in 3 different drafts concluded the threat from white supremacists is the deadliest domestic terror threat facing the U.S., listed above the immediate danger from foreign terrorist groups. Of course, David Hookstead tried his best to pander to those extremists who frequent his website and give him clicks. Why didn't he go after, say, Benny Johnson, seen here with the terroristic Boogaloo Boys? Benny, a weak-minded individual who was fired for plagiarizing, made a far-right turn to get back in media, though his timeline is full of misleading and patently false information, employed by a
conservative, Trump-aligned propaganda organization that aggressively pushes the right-wing agenda on high school and college campuses.
TPUSA that devalues black life and is rife with racism, led by none other than its founder, Charlie Kirk. Fox News, not surprisingly, took the angle of, what about the buildings? What about the glass windows? Insurance companies have to pay oh so much, all shying away from the underlying theme. Their base, while not the sole reason, greatly contributes to those practices that harm anyone that does not look like Hookstad or even his daddy, Tucker Carlson.